Peter now sees Van Doorn up the road. 2.9, 2.8. Last lap times, Van Doorn, 154.544. Peter Szabo, 153.563. Purple, middle sector. 2 minutes left to go in this one. The gap is 2 seconds. You got to start thinking. Peter's got to pull about a second a lap now. And look how much he's chucking this car throughout the corners. They also have lap traffic to overtake. And I believe that is Webster and Costa. Yes, it is. They're both leapfrogging each other. But Costa has to come into the pits eventually. Oh, the gap's actually opened up. 3.1. Peter's lost some time. Peter Szabo has lost a little bit of time, and that's what I was saying. Chasing down to the very end against Van Doorn. Meanwhile, Webster and Costa still fighting up ahead of the leaders you see in the background. And Webster will go to 9th position. But David now, can he pull a move somewhere, somehow? Under a minute left to go. They should be on the 3 lap to go. Meanwhile, Costa around the outside. Oh, and a little bit unstable on the curb. 2.7 once again. The gap is put down to 30 seconds left to go. 3 laps to do it. Here at Paul Ricard for the French Grand Prix. Gap is going down. 15 seconds are going to come across the line. Officially, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to do it here for the French Grand Prix. So ignore the checkered flags that you're going to be seeing on the leaderboard on the left-hand side of your screen. Because now it's 2 laps, so pay attention to the top of your screen where that timer expired, where it says race and the time of the server. When you see the white flag, then you know it's the last lap, but I can tell you it's 2 to go. 1.6 the difference. Peter Szabo in contention for this one, but Van Doorn catching up to traffic, but on the back straight. Could be able to get through pretty quickly. Gap's 1.8. This time, in 1 lap, Peter needs to be under a second, and he needs the slipstream. This is it. This is the chance that he can make history. Peter Szabo in his 2nd race could take the race win against Mike van Doorn. 1.6, and that Audi is so quick on the back straight as it gains at least a 10th. Van Doorn's already taken down Webster. Webster needs to get out the way. And he does. Awkward line there for Szabo that he has to take the inside now. 1.8 still the difference. I think Webster already knows that Costa has to take a drive-through, so he's fine. He doesn't have to worry too much. 1.5 the difference. They're going to be entering the last lap. Oh, and Mike van Doorn slides the rear of his Aston Martin. The gap has gone down to 1.2 seconds. Costa to the pits. Van Doorn is on his heels now. They're going to come around the final corner to begin the final lap. And the gap, ladies and gentlemen, is under a second. This is it for the race win. Peter Szabo against Mike van Doorn. This is it. 8/10 the difference. No mistakes now from each of these drivers. Winner takes all. Into turn 1. You can see how aggressive Szabo is. He's got nothing to lose. Van Doorn goes wrong. Oh, and I thought Costa was Szabo there, but Costa gets a drive-through. Or he takes his drive-through. My apologies. Gap is 6/10. How aggressive is Van Doorn through the curbs? Look at him go! Using all of the limits he can. This is going to be a drag race on the back straight. Can the Audi set himself up for one move? This is it. 6/10 the difference. 6.4. Let's see how it looks. Mike van Doorn is on the final lap. Leads this one. Waits to the inside. Peter Szabo doesn't look like he'll be able to get him on the back straight. He's gaining 4.75, 4.5, 4/10. He's not going to get him on the back straight. Has a couple corners to go. They pass sector 2. Van Doorn goes wide. The gap's 3/10. Nose to tail. It's one thing to catch up. It's another thing to overtake. Van Doorn just needs to have a mistake-free last sector of this race. Peter Szabo, calm and steady. 4/10. Van Doorn. Oh, look how close they get. Peter Szabo needs a dive bomb in the final 2 corners, and he looks like he potentially could be looking for one. Peter Szabo, one more chance. Mike van Doorn to the outside. Are we going to see a photo finish? I can't believe it. Peter Szabo to the outside. Can he do it? Drag race to the line. No, he can't. Mike van Doorn will survive. Can he? To the line. Yes, he does. Mike van Doorn will win it here at the French Grand Prix. Oh my goodness, what a race that was.